Hello. Yo, I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous, but yeah. For those of you who don't know, my name is Jaylin-Lee. I'm currently 19. I turned 19 like three days ago. Yeah, it's Monday today. Turned 19 on Friday, and then that's why I got this camera. And I just wanted to explain why I'm starting a YouTube channel. I've always wanted to do it, like ever since I was pregnant. I wanted to do it, but I couldn't because I never had like a camera and my phone. So now I finally got it, and I just feel like I don't have an excuse anymore. And it's just like I don't want to like make it seem like it's okay to have a child at the age that I did. I fell pregnant when I was 16. Had a baby when I was 17. I was in grade 11 when I found out, and I had him January, the start of my matric year. I had him, so like I missed out the first month of school because I gave birth on the 10th of January. So yeah, it was a hard year. It was really a hard year. But the reason, okay, back to the reason why I'm starting a channel is because I want anybody else in my position, I want him to be able to come to me, ask me for advice, or if they don't want to ask, like, that's why I have a YouTube channel. For those who need it, like need guidance or advice or whatever. I just want like to show everyone that it's obviously it's not ideal to have a child at my age, but you can do it. Like literally anyone can do it if they put their mind to it. So yeah, I'm gonna get started with the questions. First one is, do you want more children? How many? A boy or girl? Whew. I definitely want more children. I love children. Like anybody who follows me on Instagram knows I'm always with my brother and my sister and Malika and whatever. I love him to bits. So yes, I definitely want more children. I think 2 more. Like at first I was like, I don't want any more children. I'm done having kids. But no, I definitely want like 2 more. A boy and a girl. I don't know, I just feel like I get along better with boys, and I don't know, I just love boys. Like my brother especially, I love him to bits. Not that none of my sister, it's just that he was like, I don't know, he just has my back all the time. So yeah, 2 more, boy and a girl. What was your parents' reaction when they found out, and how did you tell them? They were both like, okay, let me first like explain how I told them. I found out 2 weeks before I told them I found out, and I was like, I couldn't hold it in anymore. That there was this one evening, I think it was a Tuesday evening, and then I was crying and crying and crying and crying. So like I didn't know what to do, and I just felt like I needed my mom in that time. So it was like past 12 at night, couldn't sleep, so I went to go wake her up, and then I called her to my room. So I just blurted it out. I just said I'm pregnant, and then she didn't say anything. Like she was quiet. She just lay down. She lay down in my bed and she was just quiet. She wasn't saying anything, and like my heart literally broke. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say to her. And then my dad came up. He came into my room to like check what's going on, because he's usually downstairs. He sleeps really late. So he came up, and then he saw my light was on and my mom was in my room and all that. So he asked what's going on, and my mom told him, and then I just felt like I was crying, like it was rolling down my face. I was crying, I couldn't stop. And then he just hugged me. He told me, you know what, it's okay, whatever you do, everything's gonna be okay. So obviously like they told me my options: abortion, want to keep it, whatever. I didn't know what to do, but like I was literally torn. Like I don't know how to explain it. It was a horrible time for me. but they were extremely supportive, and they always like said whatever I decide, it's okay. Like they're gonna support me either way. And I think like having my mom as well made things a lot better, because she also had me at a young age. She had me when she was 18, but she was finished with school already. So the year she turned 19, she had me. So I think she understood, and she didn't judge me, or they didn't ever make me feel bad about it, like never, which I was really grateful for, because I didn't need that as well. From all of the other things that I've experienced throughout my pregnancy, I was just grateful for them for having my back and supporting me. And yeah, they were really amazing at that time. They still are amazing. What was your pregnancy like? At first it was horrible. My boyfriend at that time and I, we broke up. We weren't together at all during my pregnancy, so I felt really alone, I guess. Even though I had my friends and whatever, it was just hard because he wasn't like with me. But yeah, just we both had our faults at that time, so we couldn't be together at that time. But the beginning, like my first trimester was horrible. I used to throw up all the time. I couldn't eat. Like there's a lot of things I couldn't eat that I wanted, but then I'd throw up if I eat it. At the beginning of my pregnancy, I had like 2 pregnancy scares. The first time I was bleeding, didn't know why, so my parents took me to a gynecologist, and then he checked and everything was still okay. But at that time I was only 5 weeks, so you couldn't like see the baby or anything, but he said like everything was still fine then, whatever. And then that time I didn't like know what to do yet, so a few weeks later I was fine. I decided I was gonna keep him. Like I couldn't do anything else. I didn't want to do anything else. All I wanted was to keep him. And then I was at home this one night, and then I started bleeding like crazy. I was like, it's like I was having my period, and you're not supposed to bleed when you're pregnant. So yeah, I started crying, and I ran to my mother, and because I thought I was having like a miscarriage or something, and then I told her, and then she also thought that I was busy having a miscarriage, and then called my dad, and then we went to the emergency room at the hospital. I was gonna give birth and whatever. We went there, everything was fine. Baby was he was alive and well. Yeah, they didn't know why I was bleeding, but then they put me on antibiotics and other medications so that I could stop bleeding and all that. And then I had to see my gynecologist again. I think like in that week I was put out of school, gonna go to school for that week so that I can just, you know, make sure that everything's fine. So yeah, it was really scary for me that time, because like my mind was set, okay, no, I'm having this baby, I'm gonna carry him full term, everything's gonna be okay. And then I couldn't stand the thought of losing him. Like even my parents were like, no, we already accepted it. They're like, God can't take him away from us now, because we were excited. We were in that phase. We were like, no, we can't wait to have a baby in the house, blah blah blah. So like at that time it felt really horrible. And then a few weeks later again, we went to the antenatal scan. So it's a scan where I was 13 weeks that time. It's a scan where they check like baby doesn't have anything wrong with him, and then like they could see the gender already. And then they asked me if I want to know what the gender is, and then I was like, okay, sure. But I wanted to have a girl. Like my mind was on a girl. I wanted a girl so badly. And then they were like, no, it's a boy. I was so sad. I can still like I was sad. But then I phoned my baby's father, and then I told him it's a boy, and then he was screaming over the phone, like he was shouting and saying yes. I was just like whatever. And then afterwards, you know, it grew on me, and I realized like, no, why did I want a girl? I love boys. And then I was so happy it's a boy. Like, I was over the moon. So we went to the mall, and we bought his first outfit. And it was so exciting for me. Like, I was literally looking at all the other clothes, and I just couldn't wait to just go and just buy everything. Like, you don't understand how exciting it was for me. And then like my pregnancy was pretty, like, it was smooth sailing after that, and there was nothing wrong with me. I was fine, didn't have any morning sickness. No, there's nothing else wrong with me at all. Like, I had a pretty easy pregnancy. I just used to eat a lot, and my craving was chip rolls from the fisheries. Chip rolls with tartar sauce. I'm surprised I didn't get fat during my pregnancy, because I probably had a chip roll every day. Like, my mom had to literally, when she picks me up from school, she had to go buy me a chip roll. I was like, I'm not gonna go if you don't buy me one. So yeah, my pregnancy was easy. It's just like the sleeping was uncomfortable, like the basic things. I couldn't sleep properly. Used to eat a lot. That's it. Like, there's nothing else really wrong with me. Okay, let's just move on to the next question, because I have been blabbering. Did I breastfeed, and how long? The thing is, Malachi couldn't latch properly onto me, so I think I breastfed for like 5 days, but I wasn't getting any sleep. I couldn't, and my mom was like, no, let's just pump my breast milk and then put it into a bottle so that you can drink. And then I expressed for like a month, I think, and then my milk started drying out. So like, I had to go back to school soon, so I couldn't express for with the time I was at school. Like, I couldn't. There wasn't enough milk for him, and obviously you would have been starving by the time I got home. So I stopped breastfeeding, and we put him on formula. But I think that was like really hard for me, because I had my mindset on I'm going to breastfeed until whenever I can, but I couldn't. And it was really sad for me as well, because that's like a bond between a mother and child. Like, that's like a, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. But that was really hard for me, like putting him on formula, because I wanted to breastfeed but I couldn't, unfortunately. What was my reaction to finding out I was pregnant? Okay, let me first tell you how it happened. It was a Saturday. I played a match. I played netball. Had a match, and I wasn't feeling good at all. Like, I was feeling sick, like I was moody. I just like didn't feel well. So, and my period was 3 days late, and that's a lot for me, because my period was always on time and whatever. And I had an app on my phone like telling me I was supposed to get it, and I didn't. So yeah. So after the match, I was alone. I was driving, and then I went into the pharmacy, got me a test, came home. I was home alone at the time, so I came home, and then I took the test. I was by myself, took the test, and then it was positive. And I just started crying and crying and crying. Like, I couldn't stop myself. I was just crying, and I felt so ruined. Like, I was disappointed, and I was scared. Like, mostly scared because I didn't, like, what was I supposed to do? I was only 16, literally. Yeah, literally only grade 11, and now I have to be pregnant. But yeah, I was scared. But like, literally everything got better after I told my parents. So yeah. How did I deal with hate? You know what, I literally just took it as it comes, because you can't do anything about it. It's not something you can like confront, or yeah, it was gonna come. I knew it was going to come, so I mentally prepared myself to just ignore it, because if I had to do anything about it, obviously it would strain on you emotionally. So I didn't want to deal with it. I just left it alone. And like obviously if you emotionally strained, you're going to be physically strained as well if you're pregnant. So I couldn't have that. And everyone always told me around me, especially my parents, just said like, it's gonna come, but you need to learn to ignore it, and you need to just move forward, and you need to tell yourself that you don't need anyone else but yourself. But you need to be strong for your child. You need to be strong for the baby that's going inside of you, because if you're not strong, he can't be strong. And they always told me that, and I'm grateful, because yeah, if they didn't tell me that, I probably wouldn't have made it. Who's my best friend? I can't believe that's the question. I think everyone knows who my best friend is. Obviously Sibulele Lamani. She's my best friend. Like, we've been friends for I think 8 to 9 years. Yeah, she's my best friend. Irreplaceable, to be honest. Did I gain more friends being pregnant? I wouldn't say more friends. It's just I met a lot of people, and not a lot, but like obviously people who are in the same position as it was in the same position as I was messaged me, and then we started talking and became friends. And so yeah, I think I did gain friends because when I was pregnant, but yeah, it's probably only because they were in the same position as I was. So yeah. Who's your biggest supporter? Oh wait, now I just skipped a few questions for me. The reason behind Malika's name. Okay, so I've always wanted my even like before I was pregnant and everything, I always wanted my child's name to be Guy. But then my uncle, he named his little girl Guy. So I was like, no man, I can't now. She's my cousin, so I can't name my baby the same name as hers. And then my baby's father, he likes rugby, so, and he supports the All Blacks. And I don't know if you guys know Malika Fikitoa, so I got the name from there. And then we both decided, okay, no, this is the one. And I just like, in general, I've always liked that name, so we chose that one. What's it like being a teen mom? Well, it's hard, it's exhausting, but I mean, like, you get used to it. It's not, like in my case, it didn't completely change my life. Like, my parents always made sure that I always like have time for myself and have time for friends, and they didn't like hold me back and tell me no, I have to sit at home the whole time, I have to be with him the whole time. I can't go anywhere. But like, my mom believes that you need time for yourself. So yeah, the only thing that was hard was school. Like obviously studying, I had to be awake a lot at night for him as well. So I think that was the worst part, is going to school every day. I hated it. I hated school. It was the worst. And I was always sleepy. I always wanted to sleep in class, and when I got home, all I wanted to do was be with him. I didn't want to do homework or anything. So yeah, but if you're watching this, do your homework. Stay awake in class. Trust me, it's gonna help a lot. Who's your biggest supporter? Ooh, there was my mom. My mom's my biggest supporter. Oh my god, I love her to bits. She's always there for me. She actually like motivated me to do this, to make a YouTube channel, to like share my story with other people. Like, yeah, she's my rock, definitely. My favorite YouTuber. That's odd. I watch a lot of YouTube videos and YouTubers. That's hard. For makeup, I love watching Manny, MUA. I love him. And who else is there? Yeah, I think he's like my favorite makeup YouTuber. And then I love watching the Bram fam, because like Bramty, she's so real and honest, and she doesn't like front, man. She's herself, which is I love it. So I love that channel, the Bram fam. They have a little girl, her name is Penelope. Yeah, I think like those two are my favorite, definitely. Celeb crush. That's hard. Like I've never actually really thought of that. Let me think. Yeah, no, I don't know my celeb crushes. I'm sorry. Favorite song at the moment. I always had, since I was pregnant, I've had this one song that is just my favorite, and that's Planes by Jeremiah. Obsessed with that song, I always sing it. And me and my best friend Sipu, we always like play it in the car and sing along to it. It's just my favorite song. I don't know why. It's just amazing. And he's amazing and he sings amazing. So yeah. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Hopefully done studying. Definitely with another child. Engaged or married. One of the two. Yeah, I think I definitely want to be done studying. I want to be engaged or married. I want another child. Yeah, I think that's all. Hopefully I'll be working by that time. But I think, yeah, definitely those. On a scale of 1 to 10, how is childbirth? 100. It's horrible. Horrible. Reason why I'm saying it was horrible is because I went into labor during the night, like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and I had pains, like it was really bad pains, and then went to the hospital, whatever. I got epidural a few hours later, like a good couple of hours later. I worked for half an hour and it just stopped working out of nowhere. It just didn't want to work. I felt everything and they couldn't give me more because I was really too far dilated and they were scared I wasn't going to be able to push. So yeah, I felt all that pain. But I think I would definitely go through it again. But yo, guys, it's painful. It's very, very painful. Especially if your epidural doesn't work. Like, make sure you get a proper person to do the epidural, please. Please, please. Do I ever miss being a teen? No. No. I love my life. I love it. I love Malika. I love being a mother. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Honestly, if I could just be a mom, I would just be a mom. What was your reactions when finding out, and your family and friends' reactions too? Okay, already answered my reaction, so, and my parents' reaction. So my family, they were really supportive. Like literally everyone told me you need to keep him, like you can't give him up, like you need to have this baby, you need to raise this baby. Like they were so supportive, never judged me, never said anything to make me feel bad about it. And now like they love him to bits, everyone loves him. So yeah, like everyone was really fine about it, and I'm so grateful for my family and my baby's father's family as well, because literally everyone is so supportive, and I don't have words. Like honestly, don't have words. I'm really blessed to have all these loving and caring people in my life. So yeah, especially like my baby's father, he has always been there. He is a great dad. And I'm so grateful for him as well, for his support and not being like a lot of other teenagers out there. So yeah, that's the end of the questions, but I just want to like speak a bit about like literally everything I said. I don't know where to start actually. It's just that if you are in this position, if you like, you don't know what to do, you don't know how everyone's gonna take it, like honestly, you don't need to care about what everyone else thinks. It's you. They're not gonna raise their child, they're not gonna support the child, they're not gonna be financially there. So like you don't need anyone else. You literally, you need yourself. If you are determined to have the baby and be a mother, then do it. I'm not saying like, come on kids, have a baby. No guys, I believe in safe sex all the way. Come on now, we don't need any more teen moms out there, please. But if it happens, it happens. And yeah, you need to be determined. You need to realize that like, it's no more putting yourself first. It's you and that baby now. It's you and your child. Everything you do needs to be for that child. And it's hard, obviously. Everyone who is a teen mother or teen parent knows it's hard, and that it takes a lot of work and courage and determination to be the best mother you could possibly be. Because there are times where it's really hard, like if your child is sick, teething, if you don't know what's wrong, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's not all sunshine times. It's hard. There are a lot of dark times as well, and I can tell you that you can literally, if you love him, if you love your baby, it can get you through it. It literally can get you through everything. Like, there is absolutely no love like a mother and child's love. And I think Malika, he has changed me for the better. He's just made life like so much more interesting and exciting, and I love watching him grow. Like now he does this thing where whenever you ask him a question, he nods his head, and it's amazing, like, to see that that's yours. It's you created this person, and you are raising this person and teaching, feeding, putting this person to bed, waking him up in the morning, changing his nappies and all that. Like, I wouldn't trade for the world. Like, he literally means everything to me. Everyone who knows me knows it well. Yeah, I actually want to cry because I'm so grateful to God for giving me, like, I don't know where I can't even imagine life without him. That's why if people ask me when I miss being a teen, it's like I don't even know what it's like anymore. I don't know my life before him. I'm not saying like everything should revolve around your child. It's that you're doing it like willingly. It becomes that thing where it's like, oh no, I'm not doing this because I need to. I'm doing it because I want to. So yeah, like, if you're ever worried about you missing out or whatever, like, you're not gonna want to. That's the thing. So I just, like, for anyone watching this, I just want to say thank you for watching. And if you ever need any advice or want to message me or anything, like, you're more than welcome to do it. I am more than willing to give advice to anyone or whatever it is. Message me. You can always, yeah. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, or whatever. Thank you so much. Bye.